A bill titled Stop Hate Act of 2023 was introduced by New Jersey Representative Josh Gottheimer on November 21, 2023. This bill increases reporting requirements for terms of service for social media platforms. Within 180 days of this bill passing, about half of a year, all social media companies will provide an easier-to-understand list of the following items that are directly related to the terms of service itself. Terrorist organizations and individuals. Contact information to ask questions about the terms of service. How to properly flag content and what the company will do about it. A list of actions the social media company will do to stop users who are breaking the terms of service. Every 3 years, social media companies will report to the Attorney General what they are doing to enforce those terms of service rules, the updated version of the terms of service, the number of flagged content items, how many actions the company took, the number of each type of action that was taken by the company, how many views and shares these flagged items got, total amount of repeals requests, meaning the user argued that their content was not a violation. All of that information will be separated by content category, what the content format was, like comments or videos, how the content was flagged, and how the companies took action. The social media companies will have 360 days after the bill is passed to provide their first report. The Attorney General will make these reports public. If a social media company does not provide a report, they can be given a daily fine of $5 million per violation. This means that companies with multiple platforms will be fined $5 million for each platform for each day. Violations include failure to provide the simplified terms of service, failure to report, or missing/false information. The Director of National Intelligence will provide an official estimate the total use of these platforms within 360 days of the bill being passed. This will also be made public. The Comptroller General will report on the implementation of this bill's rules, 540 days after the bill is passed and another 540 days after that. This bill and the authority provided in it is only for 5 years after the bill is passed. This bill also provides definitions for many of the terms used throughout the text. I will not delve into them, as they are all explained quite well. I will only draw attention to the definition of social media platform, as it will cause some applications to be excluded as a result. Primary impact: social media companies have become an important part of our daily lives, whether we like it or not. It is used to do business through communications and sales, to keep relationships through messaging and capture of special moments, to curate detailed information about users and their interests, and so much more. A collapse of the social media platforms would have devastating impacts on the economy of most nations. This bill would not spell devastation, but impacts are still just as direct in relation. As with many other bills that impose requirements, these reports and new enforcement actions will cause many new costs that the companies will have to either accept or do something to offset. Any good company should not just accept lower revenue, nor will they. Social media platforms will increase prices if they have them, or create new prices if they don't. This will, in turn, increase prices for anything related to those platforms, like sales, daily use, advertisement interactions. A web of inflation will work through the economy. Secondary impact: the main goal of this bill seems to be aimed at prevention of terrorist activities, mainly from foreign countries. These activities can range from small propaganda to indoctrination through hate speech to outright acts of terrorism shown or perpetrated. National security comes with a price, but some prices are required to be paid. This exchange of requirements imposed and prices raised may have an impact on the safety we feel as a nation.